Hello everybody, I'm here to give you an update on my 55-gallon fancy goldfish tank and sump refugium. So quickly I made a couple changes, so I'll just go over the entire setup real quickly here. So 1-inch PVC overflow, working well. Siphon over here, I got airline tubing with the aqua lifter pump. Make sure my siphon will never fail. Working really good. So that drains down this vacuum tube into my refugium down here. The water comes in, bunch of mechanical and biological here, forced up through here, some more mechanical into my refugium. I got some hornwort. This anacris is growing like crazy. So is this moss. You can see from above maybe. I mean, this stuff is just growing out of control, which is great because it's just eating up all those nitrates. So then the water is going to come over this chamber through some more mechanical over here into the return section. I got a heater there and my Rio 1700 pumping up about 250-300 gallons an hour, something like that. It comes up through this tube to this little T I made because the water flow was too high, so I split it up. Then here's a UV light sterilizer here. This thing seems to work really well. This UV light thing. I put it in my sump and it did not have the same effect. The water, I did notice, became a little cloudier when it was in the sump. So I put it back up in the display area and now it's just crystal clear. If anyone knows why that is, I'd like to know. It's kind of boggles me why it's like that. I've heard that the UV is better closer to the source of the pollution, works better, but I don't know if that's true or not. Then I got my little airline tube here that's connected to the return pump output so that the pump fails and the power goes out. That thing just starts sucking air almost right away and almost nothing back siphons into the tank. So that's good. Got a little air stone thing going back there for some oxygen. Got this Magnum HOT canister. Not sure which model it is. It works good though. I made that little tea actually just today because I just like changing up the water flow and see what the fish like best. And what else? So this pump down here has a venturi. See that airline tube coming out? And I just ran that tube. I used to have it running into a biological canister thing, but I noticed I wasn't getting a lot of water flow lower in my tank, or lower in the sump. So I just ran the venturi in here, and that's pumping water on. That just helps the water circulate through there better. And then the output by Tom's aqua lifter is running to this AquaClear canister. Into this is just this Gatorade bottle's full of just a bunch of ceramic rings. There's some mechanical in there too. And I got a real slow drip, if you can see that. And that's what I want. I want a real slow biological filtration, you know. So actually the slower it goes, the more it will filtrate. So that's just constantly dripping in there. Little bamboo growing. And that's about it. Everything is just like so maintenance free on this. Since I set up the sump, I mean, I've never seen the water quality better, and my nitrates like never rise now because of those plants I put down there. I mean, the highest nitrate, like it took like 3 weeks for the nitrates to get up to 20 parts per million. I did a water change. It goes down to about 0.5 and takes like another 3 weeks, almost a month, to get up to 20 again. So that's really good. So here, you want to check out some of my fish. I bred some of these myself. That gold one, that's my female. Her name's Hubble. She used to be black. She used to look just like that guy right next to her. That's actually one of her offspring. About 4 months ago, she started turning gold, and the only black she has left is in her eyes right now. Pretty soon she's going to be entirely gold. I think she looks awesome. That's one of my favorites. So that's Hubble, and she mated with the guy right next to her. That's Admiral Akbar, and these guys are just so energetic and always looking for food and just so playful together. So they bred. I had like 40 or 50 babies that survived, and here's one of them. That's a little Poe. You'll see when he turns around, he scraped himself yesterday. See that white spot there? That's not ick or anything. I think he was trying to get through this little space here, is what I think it was, because they're always trying to squeeze through little spaces, and so he scratched himself. I'm not really doing anything about it. I added a little salt and just keep the water clean, because I don't believe in using any chemicals or anything like that. It'll just heal himself. These fish, their fins will tear sometimes, and just random little things happen to their scales, but they always heal themselves. If they're healthy and you're feeding them good food, they'll heal themselves. This little guy over here was from a different offspring batch that they had, and I think he's a runt, because he's only a month younger than this guy right here, but he's just not growing, and he eats constantly and poops constantly. He's like doing really well. He's really active, but I think he's just going to be a runt. His tail's not really growing. He's kind of cool. So those are the 4 I got in here. I got a couple over here in quarantine. I'll show you really quick. I make sure to always quarantine my fish. I have these couple of guys here. This Aranda red cap, and then just this like butterfly calico guy. I thought they were cool looking, so I'm gonna put them in. Right now they're in this tank with Prazi, some salt, and I got the heat up a little bit. I got the heat up to about almost 75. I'm gonna leave. They've been in here for about a week and a half. I'm gonna leave them in for another probably 2 weeks before I put them in the main tank, because I don't want them to kill all my fish. I'm sure some of you have been through similar situations as that. So anyway, that's my update setup here. I don't think I missed anything. If you guys have any questions, please comment. And quick shout out to everybody at the Goldfish Aquarium Board. Super nice people over there have helped me out over the years. And hope you guys enjoy this video. Take care, everyone. Bye.